These 5 things are quietly killing your Sprinter diesel engine, and you probably don't even know about them. What's up guys? Tim with Adrenaline here, and we're talking about the 5 Sprinter engine killers. Number 1, idling your vehicle or short trip driving. This has a cascading effect on all the rest of your exhaust components and pretty much is the number 1 cause for DPF, SCR, and EGR related issues that we see here at the shop. Basically, if you drive your van only for short periods of time or you do a lot of idling, your exhaust system never gets fully up to temp and it never allows the van to go into regen mode. Regen is when your DPF cleans itself. Without that, your DPF gets clogged with soot, your EGR cooler gets clogged, your EGR valve, and all of those components in the exhaust system get clogged with soot and unhappy. It gives you a check engine light and causes a ton of other problems, which we're going to talk about here in a second. So the number 1 tip for keeping your exhaust system clean: avoid short trips when you can, avoid idling if at all possible, and if you do have to idle or have to take short trips, be sure to get out on the freeway every so often, get the van up to temperature for a long period of time so that you can allow that DPF system to fully regenerate and clear out all the soot that's in there. The number 2 cause of exhaust system failures on the Sprinter that we see is clogged EGR valves and EGR coolers. Now, many of you have probably heard of your EGR valve on your Sprinter, and a lot of you have probably heard about cleaning it. But what many people don't know is that the EGR cooler is just as important. It's buried next to the Sprinter engine. It's very hard to get to, and it's a lot of work to clean it, but it is absolutely critical to keep that thing clean just as much as your EGR valve is. When your EGR valve gets dirty, the valve will stick, and that doesn't allow proper exhaust gas flow into your intake. When your EGR cooler is clogged, you don't have proper flow through the cooler. Then you get improper exhaust temperatures, improper circulation rate through your exhaust cooler. Oftentimes you get a check engine light. This can lead to a plethora of other problems with your engine, which are a much bigger deal than just a check engine light. You can get reduced exhaust gas flows, incorrect EGR rates, increased exhaust gas temperatures, and high combustion temperatures. All of this leads to long-term issues with your engine, and none of it is good for the life of your engine and especially your exhaust system. So number 2 tip when it comes to preserving the life of your exhaust system on your Mercedes Sprinter, make sure you do not ignore proper maintenance of your EGR valve and your EGR cooler. Keep them cleaned. If you get a check engine light related to those systems, go ahead and get in to a shop, get those things taken care of, have them cleaned and serviced. Do not ignore them. This is a big one. The number 3 killer that we see here for the Mercedes Sprinter diesel: incomplete regen. This one happens a lot, especially for folks that do a lot of stop and go driving or commuting in the city. Essentially what happens is the DPF never has a chance to fully regenerate or fully clean itself. The van will go into a limp mode because the DPF is way too full and the van can't properly process the exhaust gases. This will eventually lead to reduced power, limp mode, and ultimately a tow bill to your local dealership or shop. The DPF doesn't fail suddenly. It fails because it's been asking for help for over 20,000 miles. Keep an eye on your DPF regen cycles. Make sure that if your van is in regen, you don't shut it off and interrupt that cycle if you don't have to. Stay out on the road, allow it to finish regenning, and then go ahead and turn the van off. If you are in limp mode because of a regen issue, make sure you get into a shop and get it taken care of as soon as possible. This can save you a lot of money down the road in having to replace that entire system, when a simple manual regen at an authorized service center can take care of the problem for you. Silent killer number 4, clearing codes without actually fixing the issue. We see this with a lot of folks that own their own scan tools or go to a local auto parts store and have their codes read and cleared there. If you don't fix the issue, but just clear the code, you're simply putting a band-aid on the problem. This can lead to ignoring sensors that are actually trying to tell you that there's something seriously wrong with your exhaust system or your engine. Exhaust gas temperatures out of spec, NOx levels way out of spec, and other very important critical factors that those sensors are measuring are important to monitor and pay attention to. Don't just clear the codes and ignore the actual issue at hand. Get in, have the codes read at an authorized service center, and get the issue fixed. This ensures that you're not stranded on the side of the road with an issue that could have been prevented many miles before by simply paying attention to the fault code and getting it taken care of when it first popped up. Remember, clearing codes doesn't fix the issue. It just removes the warning label. Silent killer number 5, DEF SCR system neglect. Essentially, neglecting any of the components in your DEF SCR system. That could be improper care for your DEF tank, broken AdBlue lines, clogged injection nozzles, contaminated DEF heaters that do not work, dosing pump failures. All of these components play a critical role in keeping your DEF and SCR system functioning properly. And failure to maintain any or all of them can leave you stranded with a big tow bill. If you ever experience any of these issues while out on the road, or if you have questions regarding your DEF, SCR system, be sure to give us a call. We'd be happy to help you out.